Car stand part 2. Alright, let's catch up from last time. Now I'm putting that marker back down now. Inside. I have a PVC pipe joint coupling there, which I found that fit perfect for the job. Now here I'm cutting up the styrofoam boards that I got to be the inside of my box, of my car stand, straight as I possibly can. Here I'm cutting up the styrofoam. Doesn't work. I have to switch to alternative methods. Basically just hack at it till I get what I want. From here, both pieces are cut. It's time to mock up where I want these. Here, I'm center cut, pressing it so the line can be marked inside. Use the marker to mark on a styrofoam board where I want it. I press down to mark it in the styrofoam, in the foam, so I know where that line is to keep my center. Here, I need to cut that center out from that circle I just made so it can sit flush. As you can see, the assistant in the background just came and bit me for no reason. But I guess he had to make his appearance too. He still new on the job. Here I hot glued the center down, the PVC pipe down to make sure that it fits perfectly. Ran out of hot glue, so had some rubber silicone sit around. Like I said, we're resourcing from old projects. Not professional, just making a project and completing it. Silicone up, I'm gonna regret this inside because I'm gonna have to clean all that up. That's not even. But it is what it is now. We're securing it down. Great mock up, great center. Let's move from here. Now that that's dried, I have to go back and clean all that up, because there's extra silicone pieces in it that's messing up the spacing when I put the centerpiece in. So now I'm going in, readjusting to make sure that it fits evenly and that it sits flush to the bottom of the box. Now from here, after that's finishing and fitted nicely, I'm gonna take some wood filler and fill up these holes from the old project that look really bad. So here I'm just quickly puttying over the gaps, the holes, the screws, the old screw holes, and whatever I see that could be considered a really flaw to the eye. So from there, all the putty is built up, dried, and sanded down in a later moment. Here I'm drilling holes into the acrylic sheet that I mocked up previously. The holes were pretty hard to drill through, so I had to use a hobby knife to start the holes. The drill bit just went straight through after that. fit the screws that we'll be using. Like I said, those holes were pretty hard to drill through. Took some effort. Like all good projects, there must be a cleanup stage. Don't want the assistant to get into any of that extra acrylic and get it inside of his stomach. No complications. Back to the project. From here, you notice that we did a paint job. We blacked it out. We sanded, got all that done off camera. The footage got lost for some reason, but here we are. Like I said before, it is what it is. But we're trimming that down to make sure it fits perfectly, or the best we can. At this point, job. Boom. Now the same thing must be done on the other side. I'm trimming from the back side so not to mess up the center edge or the circle. Here I notice I got some spacing and I start fitting those extra pieces in there to cover those holes up. Had a slight bubble, so I had to trim that one more time. Hopefully it'll be the last, probably not. And keep cleaning those holes up the best I can. That's the spacing I'm going with. I won't be able to see any of this, but for my own mental sake, here we are. Now from here, I'm drilling a hole for the LEDs to work. I don't have a drill bit big enough for the LEDs to go through with their wire connection piece they have, so I must do what I have to do. Messed up here. Splintered the wood. Don't worry, I will touch this up later. Now let's clean it up and test out that LED and how we're gonna work that. So I'm gonna have to cut that because that's not gonna fit. Next time, car stand part 3. Watching, like and subscribe, and check out the